Finally?
Yes, finally! We're out of here. So, we're headed to Babler State Park outside of St. Louis.
Yep, it's actually Saturday morning because we didn't want to. Time I got off work last night, and it was already getting dark by the time I would have gotten out of here, and it's about 130 miles, so we didn't want to get there driving in the dark. So, and we're both off Monday, so still give us 2 nights. So we're it's about 7 o'clock Saturday morning, and it's a little foggy right now, but it's supposed to kind of clear up and be pretty nice and about 60 today. So a lot better than a week ago when it was about 0. So, all right, we're out of here, and we'll see you on the way. All right, well, we made it.
Yeah, we did. All set up. Nice little flat campsite.
Yeah, it's not real long in depth, so if you had a fairly long camper, you might have a little trouble, but it's a good spot.
You could probably park it one side, and still after you unhook.
Yeah, get along pretty good.
Get along pretty good. I mean,
yeah,
it works perfect for us, but
pretty level. We didn't have to be level side to side at all.
Didn't at all. We didn't have to do any of that.
It's almost, other than the fire pit, it's almost could be a handicap accessible one.
Yeah, I could.
And most of them here are pretty much set that way. They're all concrete pads, and
for the most part, we haven't been to the primitive site yet, or the equestrian. So we'll go see them tomorrow.
Yeah, we're at the spot here. So yeah, it's really nice. So all set up, and we're gonna do some exploring here in a little bit. Probably go on a hike.
Yeah.
All righty. See ya.
We're here at the paid bicycle trail that won't allow bicycles.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. It's the Hawthorne Trail. It's says 1.7 miles one way, but it was marked as a bicycle trail. Then I marked it out and says it's no bicycles beyond this point. So it's nice paved, doesn't look too bad. So we're going to take a hike and see what it looks like. So let's go.
Well, we made it.
A little windy, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good trail, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of up and down. So.
Yeah, but it's paved, and that part of the road itself was level, side to side. But you got some pretty good hills up and down.
Yeah. And there's some wet spots that are kind of muddy, but not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. That's it was good. There's no scenic overlooks by any means, but it's a lot of beautiful woods. I bet you in the summertime, with all the trees and the leaves on there, they'd be really pretty, and probably in the fall too, when the colors come on. But there's a lot of beautiful hickory and oaks and walnuts.
One really big. What was that?
That was a white oak.
White oak.
I think it was a white oak. Yeah, it was one of the biggest ones.
Huge.
Pretty nice tree. It was a neat trail. So we're back at the trailhead and getting ready to head back to our camper and have a little rest. All right, back to camp after our walk on the Hawthorne Trail.
This is the most aggravating thing about camping. Cleaning up your darn campfire thing. Fire pit. It's disgusting.
Log cabin style fire, right, hon?
Yep.
All right, some this way, some that way. Some bigger ones on top. The other way. Got to get this fire going. We can get supper started, don't we?
Yep.
All right. Log cabin style works real good for that heat. Draws up through the center of this wood, and we'll hang our Dutch oven over top of it and work great to get supper going here in a few minutes.
Well, honey, take the lid off of that Dutch oven. Let's get this started.
Haven't been on there long. It shouldn't be that hot. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we're
What are we fixing, hon?
we're fixing chicken and dumplings.
Oh, that's right. So we put in about a half a pot of water. We're using the 10-inch deep Dutch oven today.
That's 2 stalks of celery. Uh-oh, I need you to open that up.
Okay, got it.
About a half a diced onion. You know me, I don't like onions.
Finely
so.
chopped, Angel says. And it works pretty good. She actually chopped the onion ahead of time, threw it in the freezer, and then put it in a good sealed Ziploc bag.
I can't see.
In with on top of the chicken in its own cooler, so we didn't stink up the rest of the cooler, right?
That's right.
Prevailing wind is getting us again.
And I like buying these shredded carrots.
They're pretty handy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are very handy. I'll put about 2 handfuls in there. Sure saves on shredding.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna put some seasoned salt and pepper. How's that?
Okay, that sounds good. Now,
Seasoned salt.
we normally would use 2 leg thigh quarters. They didn't have that at the store. So, we got 5 thighs. 3 with the skins off, 2 with the skins on.
And we get a little bit of oil and
See?
flavor without too much, right?
That's right.
All right.
You can also do this with chicken breast if you want to. Wade likes the leg thigh quarters. And now we just let it cook for a little bit.
See there? Got a little steam coming. I might not be as there it is. You can probably see it coming over there out from under the lid. That means we're boiling pretty hot and heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get around here where I can use this adjuster, raise it up a little bit, a couple of notches. There we go. Lower this. By raising it, we're actually going to lower the heat under it. I'll give you a good test on trying to figure out what kind of heat you have on the bottom of the Dutch oven. Take my hands off here, and you get down here close, Andrew. You can see, put your hands right underneath here for about 5 seconds. That's a moderate heat. And that's probably good enough now once we've got everything boiling there and it's cooking good. So we'll raise it up about a moderate heat and just let it cook for about an hour or so before we get that chicken gun done and coming off the bone.
Okay, we think the chicken's done, so we're gonna get it out. Close enough, we can get it taken off the bone. Oh yeah, it's off. Hate these tongs.
Looking good. And we used, what, 5?
5 thighs.
Thighs. And you could use white meat, of course, if you like white meat, but
I prefer white meat, but Wade likes the thigh leg quarters. And it does give you a nice broth.
yeah.
One more. As soon as I figure out where it is. There
Hiding
it is.
in there, there it is. Looks like it's good and done.
Yeah, we put it on this metal plate to help promote cooling.
Yeah, because once we want to get it start cool down so we can debone it, right?
That's right.
All right, then we'll put the pot back on the fire and keep it hot, right?
You
And
can.
start making so we can start making the dumplings here in a few minutes. Okay, while the chicken's cooling, we're gonna go ahead and at least get started on the dry ingredients on our dumplings. That way, when we get the chicken back in here in a little bit, get it back in the boil, we can get dumplings done. So I don't know about what you all think, but to Angel and I, dumplings are basically a big fat doughy ball, but when they get nice and cooked, they're nice and fluffy in the inside, but still nice and soft.
Kind of like a drop biscuit.
Yeah, kind of like drop biscuits. And some people have used drop biscuits or even canned biscuits, which work pretty good, but this is by far the best. And some people actually call dumplings what we call big fat thick noodles, and some people call those dumplings, but for us, dumplings is this. So we're going to go ahead and start with the dry ingredients, of course, and that is we have to have 3/4 of a cup of flour. So
No, it's a cup and a half of flour.
Cup and a half of flour, I'm sorry. Cutting this recipe down here that I have in half, which is 3 cups, so that's a cup and a half of flour. Because we don't need a whole lot, because we're only having 2 of us for supper. But I still have leftovers from Angel.
Yeah, we're going to eat all the biscuits, though. Or all the dumplings.
Okay, now, that is, of course, our cup and a half of flour. Then, we have to have salt. And we use, this is Angel's ingredient that she likes instead of regular salt. She always uses seasoned salt. And it's about 3/4 of a teaspoon of seasoned salt.
That just gives your dumpling a little more flavor.
Yeah. Okay, seasoned salt. Now, let's see, baking powder. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Gotta have a bit of rise in our drop biscuit. Okay. Seasoned salt off. We don't want seasoned salt in our baking powder because we want to use it for something else tomorrow. And 1. And 2 teaspoons. Okay. Now, basically, all we gotta do is stir to combine. And then we'll come back here in a few minutes and add our wet ingredients.
Okay, time to put the chicken in.
All deboned and shredded up. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Now it's going to look like a lot of broth. It's not really.
What else are we adding?
We're adding chicken stock, just plain old
Like a chicken bouillon or chicken base,
yeah.
or
We got some other stuff at home that we like that's in the refrigerator.
that chicken base.
But
that's
we
the
need
best.
to use this. I'm
Yeah.
going to put 3 teaspoons in.
All right.
Well, if I can get it out. And then I got to stir it up.
Looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Nice, wonderful fire
Now it
underneath
needs
there.
some more.
Bit more. Add some flavor and salt. So you gotta watch adding that because we've already got seasoned salt in there, don't we?
Yeah, but
So don't want to
we
overdo it.
got quite a bit of water in there, so
Yeah.
maybe just a smidgen more. All right. Oh, that smoke.
Wonderful things of being outside cooking. isn't it?
Yeah, and you're in them prevailing winds. That tastes nice and chickenier.
There we go.
Yeah, we need to lower this a bit, Wade.
Yep. Put the lid back on it, then I'll lower it down.
Ugh.
Love them winds when they hit you just right, don't they?
Yeah, right up the nose.
Want me to lower it?
Yes, please.
Okay, here, you hold this. And yeah, I don't need these. Up here stays pretty cool. All right. Add a couple of notches and get this thing. And we want to get it to a good rolling boil, don't we, before we get the
Yes.
dumplings in. All right, I guess we need to go get dumplings going, don't we?
Yep.
All right, let's head over to the camper. Okay, now wet ingredients, pretty simple. It says 3 tablespoons of butter or shortening. We're using butter. Real butter. And get it apart here. I think I'll chop it up a little bit. A little bit of the grease off my fingers real quick. Okay. 3 tablespoons of butter, and then we'll just kind of work this into the flour. Melts inside them dumplings
Now you
as it's
can
cooking.
use shortening or lard, either one.
Yeah.
We like the flavor of butter better.
Oh, yeah. Butter makes everything better. Okay. I got it chopped up. We'll mix it all up real good. And the only other thing now that we have to add is, use this one, 1/4 cup. Spoon. One. Stir it up good. Okay, now it looks like it's pretty much come together, and it is a pretty thick, fairly thick biscuit, but not quite. It'll be a little sticky if you try to roll it out, of course, but that's what we want. Now, as soon as our mixture, the chicken and all the broth is coming to a hard boil, we'll take it over the fire and get these put in, and be not far. We have supper ready here for long.
Well, it's not quite boiling yet, but it will be here shortly.
Alright, so that's what it look like there. Now what do you do?
Take about that much, and you just drop it in. And they'll kind of sink to the bottom. That damn wind changed.
And looks like you're down to the last one, aren't you?
Just the last one. It's a little one.
Oh, there, it's already starting to cook.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, now, key to this is you put the lid on, and for 20 minutes you don't change it. Don't take it out. You just leave it alone.
Don't even take the lid off, do you?
No. If you're looking, you ain't a-cooking.
And that'll also make it where it be tough and not nice and fluffy.
That's right.
Got her down pretty close to the fire till we get her boiling real good again. And then you want to, keep a low boil for 20 minutes. So
Yes.
he's going to set her phone in 20 minutes. It'll be time to eat. All right.
Oop, went too far.
All right. 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Look at that. Looking yummy, aren't they?
Yep.
I'm just going to dish them up and see what we got.
See, look. Nice and
Yeah.
biscuity in the middle. That's enough to start off with on the first one, isn't it?
Dip in, gotta get some of them juices out.
Uh-huh. And looky there.
Tasty looking, isn't it?
Yep. Time to try it.
Looking good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
Still hot, isn't it?
Good too.
Good. Perfect. Homemade
Dumplings.
dumplings.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll hand this to you. Oh yeah, still nice and soft. Nice and soft and pillowy. Get out of there. It's hot. That's good stuff. Homemade chicken and dumplings. Hope you like this recipe. Good, you have to try it next time. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, as luck would have it, we got started a little late with dinner, so we didn't get our closing done last night. So that about does it for this weekend getaway. If you like this video and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. Today, we're going to visit more of this great campground.
Yep.
And we're going to learn more about Edmund Babler, Dr. Edmund Babler.
Yeah, there's a monument.
Right as you come in.
You come into there, and then there's some other stuff I might look out and see what they have around.
There's a lot of trails. It's kind of, well, there's 4 trails, 5.
I think yeah.
There's an equestrian trail and 4 others. It's a little rainy, so I don't know if we're going to go in any more hikes today.
Yeah, because the other ones are gravel and maybe mud now.
Yeah,
so
well,
we did yesterday, we did the asphalt trail. Maybe we should have hold that off today. But we're going to go into, we're only a few miles from St. Louis. So we're going to go into St. Louis to a place called Forest Park. There's a lot of stuff in that area, including the Missouri History Museum. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to go try to visit that. And
I've never been. He's been there.
We kind of planned that as an option because there was a forecast for maybe some rain. So
and it did turn out that they were right.
Yeah.
It did rain. We had a lot of rain last night.
Rain last night. We had a little rain this morning, so we're between the showers. So we may be going ahead and cooking breakfast here in a minute, kind of hunkering under the canopy in case it decides to rain some more. So,
but we'll see you again. Like I said, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.